The second morning at my new school began with the sound of raindrops against the window. I sat at the edge of the bed, my uniform neatly pressed, my bag packed and ready. I didn't want to repeat yesterday's mistake. Ethan smiled at me as he put on his jacket for work. "You'll be fine, Aria. Just be careful at school. Not everyone there is your friend." I nodded, though I didn't quite understand. How bad could it really be? A strange warning: when I arrived at school, the courtyard was already buzzing with students. This time I wasn't late. I spotted Chloe, the cheerful girl from yesterday, waving me over. "Hey, country girl, you survived your first day." She teased. I laughed awkwardly. "Yeah, barely." As we walked to class, Chloe leaned closer. "Listen, Aria, there's something you should know. You've probably heard the name already, the Midnight Crew." I frowned. "The Midnight Crew?" She lowered her voice. "They run the school. Not officially, but you'll see. Everyone knows not to cross them." I blinked, confused. "They're just students, right? How could they run a school?" Chloe gave me a look. "You'll understand soon enough. Just remember what." I said, "Don't mess with them." Her words stayed in my head like a shadow, following me all day. First encounter during lunch break. I decided to explore the school grounds. The cafeteria was crowded, so I wandered toward the back garden where a few students were hanging out. That's when I saw them. A group of 5 stood together, their presence magnetic and intimidating. At the center was a tall boy with sharp eyes and a calm, dangerous aura. Beside him, a girl with striking red lipstick laughed as if she owned the world. The others flanked them like loyal guards. Someone whispered near me, "That's Damian Blackwood, leader of the Midnight Crew." Damian. Even his name carried weight. As I passed by, their eyes turned toward me. For a moment, I felt as though the world had stopped. The girl with red lipstick smirked. Well, the new girl. I froze. "Yes," she tilted her head mockingly. "Cute uniform. Still smells like the countryside." Laughter erupted around me. My cheeks burned, but I forced myself to keep walking. Mother's words echoed in my mind. "Promise me, Aria, you'll study hard. Don't get distracted." But as I walked away, I knew one thing for sure. This wasn't the last time I would face them. An unfair game. That afternoon, in gym class, we were divided into teams for basketball practice. Unfortunately, I ended up on the same team as one of the Midnight Crew members. His name was Tyler, tall and muscular, with a smirk that never seemed to fade. From the start, he made it clear he didn't want me there. "Pass the ball, country." "Girl," he barked. I tried, but when I missed, he sneered loudly enough for everyone to hear. Figures. Can't expect much from someone who's probably used to chasing chickens instead of playing sports. Laughter rippled through the court. My throat tightened, but I forced myself to keep playing. Near the end of practice, he shoved me hard. I stumbled and fell to the ground, my knees scraping against the floor. The coach blew the whistle but didn't punish him. Instead, he looked at me with disappointment. "Get up, Anderson. Don't waste time." I bit back tears as I stood. It wasn't just Tyler's cruelty. It was the silence of everyone else. No one stood up for me. A flicker of kindness after class. As I went toward the lockers, someone tapped my shoulder. It was Damian, the leader himself. "Here," he said, holding out a handkerchief. I blinked in shock. "What?" "For your knee." His tone was calm, unreadable. I hesitated, then took it. "The 50. He nodded once, then walked away, his coat swaying behind him. For a moment, I was left standing in the hallway, heart racing. Why would the leader of the Midnight Crew help me? Was it pity? Or something else entirely? Shadows at home that evening, I told Mom about my day. She listened quietly, her hands busy mending Ethan's worn-out jacket. "You have to be strong, Aria," she said. "People will always try to bring you down, but you must remember why you're here." "I know, Mom," I whispered. But deep inside, a storm was building. Our family had already lost everything because of betrayal. And now at school, I was being pushed down again. I clenched my fists. I didn't just want to survive anymore. I wanted to rise. I wanted to fight back. A dangerous invitation the next day. As I opened my locker, a folded note fell out. I picked it up and unfolded it. It read, "Meet us behind the gym after school. Midnight crew." My heart skipped a beat. Was this a trap or a test? I remember Chloe's warning, but something inside me refused to back down. If I kept avoiding them, I'd always be a target. That afternoon, as the final bell rang, I walked slowly toward the back of the gym. They were waiting. Damian, Tyler, the girl with red lipstick, her name, I learned, was Sophia, and the rest of the crew stepped forward. "So the new girl has guts," Sophia smirked. "Or she's just stupid." Damian's eyes locked on mine. "Tell me, Aria, do you want to survive in this school, or do you want to belong?" The air grew heavy around us. I swallowed hard, my pulse racing. I just want to study," I managed. Damian tilted his head. "Fair answer, but remember, studying won't protect you here." He leaned closer, his voice low. "Stick with us and no one will touch you. Refuse and you'll always be prey." The choice that night, I lay awake, staring at the cracked ceiling of our small room. Mom's words echoed in my head. Ethan's smile reminded me of his sacrifices, and Damian's voice lingered like a dangerous melody. "Stick with us or be prey." I didn't know what to choose, but one thing was certain: my life at this school had only just begun. And the midnight crew would be at the center of it all.